go through some ad examples here with you so you can see what they look like. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why I like these ad videos here. So let's just take a quick look here.
This is life changing. This number looks amazing. Woke up that morning.
So this ad here, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. This is for car accident. This guy's opening a check. Why does that matter? Going right to the outcome. Why is that an outcome? People care about compensation. And then he tells a story about how he's in a car accident. You don't even need to watch the rest of it. It's a minute-long video. That's pretty much the gist of it there. You don't have to be an attorney. You can get a client to come on and do this. You can get an actor to come on and do this. Again, check, outcome, story, telling a relatable story. It's very powerful stuff. This one here, there's no attorney involved in this ad here. Basically, this is just a text message thing. This is a viral video that they just took. This is not a real video reacting to this. This is a viral video that they just took. They stitched them together with a video where it says, "Dear Angela, we are excited to let you know you've been improved compensation up to 180K. Help for accident, blah, blah." That's it. It's a fake text message, fake video. But again, it goes after takes a viral video, which stops people from scrolling inherently because they see that, and it goes after the outcome, expected compensation. Let's look at another one here.
Go, the check is here. So that accident that I was back in middle of June.
Get the idea, right? Very straightforward. Guy, voiceover showing a check. And, I'm going to talk more about this when we talk about how to film this stuff. But like, aside from this one, what you notice here is these are very low quality, quote unquote, from an attorney's point of view videos. But this is what people watch. Why? Because this is native. This is my favorite of all these videos because this is what you would actually see organically on social media, right? You're gonna be scrolling down and your friend could have posted that video. That's what's called native. That's what's called organic. Those shit little cheap videos are 1 million times better than the professional stuff that you guys wanna film. That works very, very well. So that's a couple of video ad examples. I didn't put any actual attorney videos in here because of different reasons in terms of not wanting to show their face and stuff on you or whatever. But essentially an attorney video is very simple. They're just sitting there talking, reading off the script. It's very, very easy. So let's look at a few image ad examples. Simple copy, going after the outcome, qualifying. This copy is actually not very great. I'm just using this to show you the kind of like what the images can look like too, because it doesn't have to be all video stuff. I recommend like 70% video, 30% images. I'm not talking about it too much in this training because I know you guys don't have designers. We do. We do all the stuff for our clients. This is part of our process is coming up with ads as well. But again, outcome, showing a check. This is like a little before, kind of before and after. It's just qualifying and then, showing the thyroid here. But again, outcome, check compensation. This one here is like a fake tweet or a fake post that they did. And again, my biggest regret is accepting insurance as first offer after my accident. Again, when we talked about angles, we talked about insurance, fear, blah, blah, blah. This is a good angle that you could use. And then it just goes into compensation, talk about how we earned a bigger check. So these are some ad examples. These are all from the injury accident space because this is what my feed is filled with. This is what we do mostly. But again, just to give you context for what ads can look like. And then finally here too, I just want to show you a couple. Everything that I've showed you so far is direct response, lead generation focused ads. If you want to really build a law firm that's going to be sustainable over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, this is what you need to focus on. I know this is hard because the goal of these ads is not to drive leads. It's purely to build engagement. And that's hard for a lot of you to wrap your head around, even though a lot of you are willing to spend $1 million a month on billboards that nobody sees and drive no engagement at all. This is where I would push you to spend your money instead.
As a catastrophic,
which is going to be much more informational engagement, kind of organic native stuff. So this video here is just a guy talking about, he's a catastrophic death lawyer, talking about 3 household items he would never use or buy because of the toxicity in the products. I see these on my TikTok feed all the time. I stop to watch them organically. Like when you do this time and time again for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and you're continuously getting your name and face out there, that's not just like, hey, call Ryan the trucking accident guy. This is valuable information that people are going to connect with and build follows, build trust, build likes over time. Here's another one.
Most people ask questions about problems that they have in their life. And
this is a guy who kind of trolls a little bit. I don't know if you've seen Charlie Kirk before. He just kind of posts up, says ask a lawyer, and he just films it and people ask him questions and he just posts it. Advertise that. If you have the chops, to do this. This is highly engaging content for social media. It works very well. And then another one I'll show you here.
If you bought any of these pasture-raised eggs between 2020 and 2024,
so this just goes into like a lawsuit scandal, right? Other things that you can do too is like commentary on top of viral videos. So like if there's a car accident, I see them on my Instagram feed all the time, like a bad car accident, you just stitch it together, you just make a commentary on top of it, like, oh man, if I was the attorney, if this was my client, here's what I would tell them to do. Here's what not to do, like fights in public, stuff like that. Any sort of legal advice, people eat it up, and it plays very well. So again, it's not just about ads that are going to drive leads. That's primarily what we focus on with our clients, because creating this type of content is a little bit harder. It takes more time and more engagement. It's not something we just feed to AI, but that's why it works so well, because nobody's doing it. Very few people are doing it. And the ones who are doing it are really only doing it organically. If you really want to drop a stick of dynamite into it and blow it up faster, that's where advertising comes into play. Hey, Ryan here. Hope you liked that video. If you want more, check out these two videos right here on this screen.